That has gotten even tighter. Yeah. I am losing speed because of that pinion being too tight. Knew I was hearing it being loud. We'll see if the mesh tightening up all by itself, if that was the reason why I seemed to lose speed. Kind of weird though. Yeah, the thing was tight. That motor mount was tight. So, yeah, I've got some thoughts already. We'll talk about it when I come back in. Get that on. Flip this one. On. I think that's good. Something like that. Put the car on. Oh, it sounds much happier now. Less rolling resistance. Yep, that's the way the mesh should sound. Steering is a little off. But it could be off because of the torque steering that I get. All right, back out. Let's see. Screen record, swipe to open, and start recording now. So we do have someone walking. So what I could do is I can go by her and then get a max speed. Looks like we're already good for the satellites, 12 satellites. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start, and then we'll just easily drive right by her. Okay. All right. Looks like we're lined up. I'm going to give it a little bit. Let her kind of get beyond that telephone pole or telephone pole. I can't believe I just called that a telephone pole. Let her get at least beyond the light pole. And that way I know, like, I'm not going to hit her. So, all right. I think we're good. So here we go. 3S pass. Let's see if we can break 37 miles an hour. Right, God. Oh, right. God. Damn mailbox. Sounds like the pinion's getting tight again. All right, see what it's got. Brake is rough. Stop. Read. 37 miles per hour. So that's better on its first click. So it's back out. We'll start again. See what we can get. Front tire lifted, man. This thing is all over the place. This is such a sketchy truck. It really is. It's such a sketchy truck. All right. I'm not getting the wheelie kick. Wonder why that is. We're not getting the wheelie kick that we were yesterday. Stop. Read. 37. All right, so that backs up the speed. We got 3 consecutive, or we got 3 37s. So I know right now, max speed, that's 37 miles per hour. So what I want to do now, I want to see what we got for drag. All right, back out of here, go to drag, 132, and it's ready to go. It's already testing in 3, 2, 1. 1. Now, I think I need more than 132 to get a better time, but read 395 at 35. Let's see if we can get, now you can see the G-force when it kicks up and then hits the ground, loses, kicks up again, and look at, we actually have a secondary point of where it started to regain G's again. Why is that? Because see, the cutoff point is the cutoff point. That's where it stops reading. Let's try that again. Bring it up to the line, back, drag, start, 3, 2, 1. 1. Boy, is that thing roll. It's got some serious sway. So, read. Coming in at 4.1 at 35, so same speed. We didn't get that secondary pull. I wonder what that secondary pull was all about. There was a secondary pull to this thing. Bring up to the line. Start. Zeroed out. 3, 2, 1. 1. Sketch. Just call this thing the Sketch Monster. Oh! Oh, I can't believe I did that. All right. Yeah, is that going to blow my time? I don't think so. Read, because it stops at 132. 385 at 34. Now, I think I've been there before. You can see that the acceleration curve is more of a flat line. Obviously, you get that initial hit, that initial G, and it's just like, wham! And then it settles down the wheels, and then it picks up. And then you can see that there's a drop down, and the speed, I like the way the speed is climbing, so that does pretty dang good. So I think I'm going to do it one more time. We already got max speed. Back out one last time. Drag. Can we get any better? Start. 3, 2, 1. 1. Doubt it. Temp fate. Oh! Oh! What am I doing, guys? Ah, you hear the laugh in my voice? That's the whole point of this. Read. 395 and 34. So slower speed, a little bit slower lapse time. Man, look at the hit, the drop down, and then the spike. And you can actually see that the acceleration curve changed. What is the variable with this? I think this has got one more shot in it. See if we can get any better. Start. 3, 2, 1. Wow. You know what it was? Steering input. It was steering input. Tap fake. Tap fake. Bring it back. All right, let's see what we got. Read. We got 39, 395 and 34. We're gonna go trace down that truck. All right, I think that's good enough. Stop this camera, provided I can actually get to this. All right, so what I can say, what I definitely feel that I can say is this is gonna be a fun truck. If you're expecting this thing to be an on-road laser straight like blaster truck, no, you're gonna have to do some steering input unless you go ahead and swap out to a gyro, which that's what I'm gonna do. So I am going to axe the radio and the receiver and swap in. I'm going to swap in this radio right here, which is a DX3, only because, granted, I don't care about the telemetry, but what the DX3 does have is it has assisted steering. It has AVC. So you can see right there, steering rate and brake rate. I feel like the steering rate and the brake rate is more appropriate for this vehicle, not steering dual rate, because the steering dual rate would be for going for speed, right? Because then what you're doing is you're minimizing the actual steering. You're slowing it down, and I don't want to do that. I want the thing to go straight. Because this truck is not that type of a truck, it's got so much body roll, the 2 extra inches plus the belted tires, all of that creates an unsteady vehicle. I do have another thing coming for the truck. So, well, not a sway bar coming. I actually have the sway bar kit, but it was for the Kaiju. It was actually for the original Kaiju. I just never put it on. So, yeah, I'm going to switch over to the Spektrum radio and ESC. This remote right here actually does have a very good range. I learned that by watching Earl Moorhead, because Earl swapped out the piece of garbage radio that came with his Infraction Mini, swapped it out from that cheap radio, which is this radio right here, which is the SLT3. A great little radio, except if you're expecting any kind of range out of this thing, you can go ahead and forget it. Philip Jolly came across the same situation. He had that radio on his Mini Infraction, and the signal was absolute crap. I'm going to switch over to this radio right here, and I think I'll have a better experience with this Kaiju. Now, does that kind of like mess things up? Yeah, it does. I'm going for max speed here. My steering input, I'm assuming, had helped change some of those numbers, so yeah. Anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I'm out ripping it. What are you doing? Oh! Oh! What am I doing, guy? You hear the laugh in my voice? That's the whole point of this. Read. 395 and 34.